Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry, my face is itchy. I look like crap because I just got back from work. But I just wanted to fill you guys in because the unexpected happened. As you can see by the title, we weren't expecting this to happen, but I'm not surprised, and I will tell you why. So, as you can see by the title, I'm going to rephrase everything that it's kind of been said already from what you've read or whatever. But basically, the baby that I decided, my keeper doe, the baby I decided to keep, that was Ivy's baby. She just got rejected from her mom like last weekend. I just got the baby dehorned. This is actually really common because it changes the smell of the baby, and then mom thinks that's not her baby because goats are, primarily operate by, all goats kind of look the same. So the only way a mom really knows who her baby is through smell. You have to remember, goats are herd animals, but a lot of goats will not support other babies. They can't, I want to say afford it. It's like a poor family, but they only make so much milk for their babies. They have to sustain their babies, and in the wild I'm talking about. So like instinctually, goats will not take care of other babies because they are used to having multiples, and whatever. Ugh. So it just gives me a headache talking about it because now we have a bottle baby, which we did not want. And I just don't have any interest in selling her because there's just so much going on with the papers portion of registrations that I'm stuck in a very odd predicament, even if I wanted to sell her at this point. But I really don't because I love her bloodlines, and I just don't want to have to pay for another goat and deal with all that stuff, whatever. So, because the idea is for me to improve my lines, not to have to continuously buy better lines. I really want to improve on what I got right now. So, yeah, so right now we're just dealing with that. I will show you some pictures as I go through the video. You can kind of see them. I have cute little pictures of her, but in the next couple of clips, I'll just show you some videos of what a rejected goat looks like. So I tried all the tricks. There are little tricks that you can do to get mom to take her. I tried like a different type of oil. Like I only had fennel oil. Some people said they do like vapor rub or peppermint oil, but at the time I only had fennel oil. So I put like a little bit of that fennel under her nose, and then I rubbed it on baby's butt and head. And she stopped being mean, but she did not take the baby back. She wasn't being as aggressive as she was, like attacking it, but she was still like pushing it away, was not letting her eat anymore. Just a bunch of BS basically. And it's just frustrating because now we're stuck in a predicament where I have to go and milk mom, which I don't have the time to do. And then me and my mom both work, so we're taking turns trying to, whenever we can, feed the baby. But it's just a pain in the butt. This is a situation I did not want to be in. This is a predicament that I didn't want to deal with. Obviously I have no control over it. Babies get rejected all the time. This is the first time I'm ever dealing in my situation with a rejected baby. But I had a funny feeling that she would reject the baby. Just because when she was born, I had to force her to clean the baby. She was kind of like being weird, like standoffish. And I think at that moment she really wanted to reject the baby, but I didn't let her. I kept fucking rubbing this stuff in her face and putting the placenta near her. Or not the placenta, but like the amniotic fluids and sac near her. And every time Ivy tried to clean me, I would put the baby there, and I would have her lick the baby. So I feel like she more imprinted on my mom than the baby, but whatever. She was so fixated on cleaning me. But finally she cleaned the baby up, and then she kind of just was like, okay, I'll take care of her because whatever, there's no other baby here. So she ended up feeding her, but she wasn't as attentive, and some of them aren't like that. So she was just like, she would let her feed for a couple seconds, push her away, walk away, then let her feed for a couple seconds, and that would go throughout the day. She just really wouldn't let the baby feed as often as maybe a more attentive mother would. My other girls let her kids feed as often as they want. Maybe not for 5 minutes straight, but definitely for longer than 5 seconds. And they will let them sit there and come back, and she'll clean them. And Ivy wasn't really doing that to begin with. She wasn't really cleaning her anymore. She would just check to see if it was her, and then she would let her feed for a couple seconds and then walk away and be done with it. But after I got her dehorned, I had a feeling. I was just like, I really think that she's going to get rejected because of how she's already acting with her. And I just, sure enough, I went out there and that's what happened. So the rejection, it already occurred. It's going on now for a week. We're here. Baby's fine, eating, but now we're stuck feeding baby. It's disappointing because if she does it again, she's more likely to do it again because she's already rejected. So if she continues to reject babies, I'm going to have to cut her from my breeding program and she will have to go stay with somebody else. That's just how it works. Other people like to pull babies and bottle feed them, and some moms, and that's fine with me. That's how some farms work because they like to do, different things with the moms and get their milk and stuff, which is fine. But for me, I like the dam-raised kids. I do like to spend some time with them to get them tame. Some of the kids, I've had to go with different techniques to get them to feed just simply because every time I go to dehorn a kid, they start to get really standoffish with me, and it makes the relationship very weird. So what I did with her this last time was I spent a little time with her after she got dehorned. I gave her a bottle of milk and whatnot, but after we brought her back to her mom, it was very weird. So now we're just trying to get her bottle trained, and after we get her bottle trained, she won't associate the milk with her, she'll associate milk with us. So rather than running up to Ivy all the time and annoying her, she'll just look for us for milk, which is fine. It's just disappointing. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to dry up Ivy, and then I'll prep her for the show ring come next year, and we'll have to see what happens with that. It does require me breed her a lot sooner than I would normally breed her, but she was already, I don't know. There was a lot of factors in why I feel like she was already struggling with being a mom. So I don't know. I'll have to see. There's so many routes avenues I can take. It's just a hard choice to decide what to do. I mean, she holds condition well, which is amazing. She doesn't lose a lot of weight while she's producing milk, which is awesome. She does have a nice udder. It's not perfect, but she also has a singleton, so she's not producing quite as much milk, but she does have a beautiful udder. I love how it looks. I'll, show you. Thus far, I like how it looks, and I'm hoping that her second freshening udder will look even that much more better. So, yeah, it's just a matter of plans change, things change, and this is the name of the game. I just wanted to give you guys a little update because things have definitely taken a turn for the worst in a sense, but, it's handled and it's taken care of. Crazy. So this is Ivy blocking her. This is kind of how the rejection works. We're trying to get her to see, okay, because this is when I put the fennel on her. I was changing her smell. There's my mom trying to help me. I was changing her smell, trying to see if I could get her to re-notice her scent again. Initially it wasn't too bad. I thought maybe she just wasn't recognizing her a little bit, but then it had quickly turned into aggression. that kind of confirmed for me that about of the rejection. Because initially I'm thinking like this moms will do this right here. See how the only issue is she has her hackles up. So I'm like, okay, this is a little more aggressive than usual, like telling babies to stop. But then she did a few of these like headbutts, and then charging her. Like later on she started charging her, and that's when I was really confirmed my like right there. And then that's really confirmed that it was for sure rejection, you know. Sometimes moms can be annoyed and kind of kick their babies off the teats, which isn't a big deal, but right here, that is what's confirming to me that she's rejecting her. And I've caught her even chasing her off from the group of girls. So yeah, so this is for sure rejection, and this is her taking a bottle because she's so thirsty and hungry. So this is how she'll just be eating from now on. And that's her following me every time I come out now. She is just my little baby. This is what it is.
I know, little baby. I got you fed this morning. Now your belly's full. I know.
Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for subscribing. And if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button.
She doesn't want to go off with the meanie mama anymore. Okay, baby.